morning, everybody. It's June 29th, 2022. My name's pianomattyb. That is Scaramucci's. This is your morning TA. A brief glimpse into the crypto markets, where the sun's shining, where the wind's blowing. All the humble opinion of this piano. Zamboni, bring in the data. The FOMO index has climbed to 13 from yesterday's 10. Bitcoin dominance is at 42.5%. 24-hour volume is 61 billion. Heartbreakingly low. And the overall market cap is 900 billion. If I take 100 million. A major had the 2 and the 6 over a B. A haunting reflection of what could have been. We look back at our old selves with the perspective of time and wisdom under our belts, and we say, if only I did this. If only I knew that. If only someone told me. Told you what? That you'd get smarter and you'd be all right in time? You're a fighter. You knew that then. You still know that now. The trials and tribulations of a younger, struggling you is what makes your rough edges cast unique shadows on the wall. Those lines on your face show the world where you've been and what you've been through. And in 20 years from now, an even more smart you will look back and say, if only I knew that, and if only I did this. Well, I'm here to tell you, my friends, the time is now, and it has always been. Well, it looks like we're tootsie dipping off the mother of all cliffs, breaking that 20K support, essentially being pulled down the legacy zombie market drain. So they've been selling off all week. And once the robot quant bots catch a whiff of those stankety bears, they'll knee-jerk their sell algos lockstep down. Nancy, I'm speechless. Now, we've tested support 3 times before, and save for the 17.5 dip, we just bounced back up to resistance at 21.8. Now a bounce back up will depend on the legacy zombie market's opening later today. If they open green, we'll see a bounce back up. But if she opens into a sea of red bears, we may have to call sub 20K our new campground. These are all just psychological levels that we instantly forget about once we change campgrounds. Remember 40K and how important it was not to breach it? Then we did, and that was that. Life went on. Or how about that doozy of a psyop? 30K, The world watched as we breached it, and then that was that. Life went on. If we breach the 20K and go farther down, we'll forget that 20K was ever a thing, and we'll do what investors do when the price dips. We'll wait for it to go back up. It always does, it always will. It just won't do it when we want it to. It'll wait until we're all emotionally drained. Then it'll send in the capitulatrix to sweep off any hangers-on. And then when we've almost forgot the price can go up, it will. And then we'll play this whole falling knife scenario in reverse. All these psyopy levels of support will become resistance, and we'll be breaking them to the upside as the bottom indicators start piling up, like the clothes your girlfriend throws off the balcony at you. We should stop and ask ourselves, is this painful enough? Is this scary enough? 'Cause only when the pain and the fear are at levels you hadn't anticipated will enough actually be enough. They can throw all the usual suspects at your social media feeds they won't. But until it actually heights, we won't necessarily see the bottom till we feel the bottom. With most investors actually cheering on the dip to get the opportunity to buy more Bitcoin at lower prices, it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. There'll be supports on the way down if, and I say if, we continue down. 17.5, 14.3, 12.2, 10.6. These are all levels where we start dancing with the devil and making or breaking our bargains with ourselves. Well, I said I was going to deploy more capital when we hit 17.5, but hold on, let's just see if she goes down more, and so on and so on, till it starts going up again and we start bargaining with those same levels on the way up. Unfortunately, most investors will miss the boat entirely while they haggle it out with their shadows on what is or isn't a bottom and what is or isn't a good time to buy. I've always preached the DCA, good book, as a market sociopath who cares not for bulls nor bears. These are all great prices to level in at. Because when the trend reverses, when the price rockets up, the difference between 17.5 and 14.3 will be the smallest rounding error of your life, but perhaps the biggest boat you may have missed. And remember, we're playing the same game as our psychopathic elected lead. That's right, it's the long game. So zoom out and have a fantastic day. And sing it with me now. Around the banks of boom to spang, Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea. Hey, whoa, ching. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video.